Okay, I don't know what the fuck just happened. I just spent 10 minutes recording gold. I think it was gonna be a great ass video. I don't know what the fuck happened to the camera, and the fucking video went on mute. I don't know what the fuck happened, and there's no fucking noise. So I just fucking sat here and recorded 10 minutes of gold here. I think it was gonna be a hell of a video. I think it was gonna get a lot of views, and it sucked ass. Well, I don't know if it was gonna get a lot of views, but I thought it was a good video about basketball. And now I gotta do it all over again. Can I find the passion to do it all over again? I don't really know if I can find the passion to do it all over again. I hate when this shit happens. I don't know where shit on my watch right now. But you know what? I'm a professional. I'm gonna try to do it again because I am a professional. Oh shit. Let me try to do this one more damn time. Please work. Okay. Let's talk about some basketball. Some stories I want to talk about. Let's talk about some coaching hirings we have seen here in the next few days, in the previous days we have seen some coaching hirings. Last night yesterday we saw the New York Knicks finally get a coach, Jeff Hornacek, the former coach of the Phoenix Suns. He will be the new coach of the New York Knicks. Obviously not the best option, but it's very hard for the New York Knicks to get I fucking hope this video works. But it's very hard for the New York Knicks to get a coach because, obviously, yeah, it's New York, it's whatever. But, obviously, it's not the best option in the world right now to be a coach. Yeah, sure, you got Carmelo Anthony, Christian Porzingis, Darren Williams. You got a lot of good options. But, they just have not won anything for the last few years. So I think a lot of coaches rather go somewhere else. But I think it's a good, I guess it's a decent hire. Jeff Hornacek, former coach of Phoenix Suns. Phil Jackson said he's a big fan of him. So it's going to be interesting to see what kind of offense they have him run. Do they go back to Phil Jackson, try to teach him the triangle offense? Or what this, it's going to be interesting to see how he wants to groom this guy, Jeff Hornacek. Whatever the fuck his name is. Because I don't think he's a great coach. I honestly don't, no disrespect to Mr. Jeff. But I think it's a better option than Kirk Rambis, who's been their coach since February or January. So I bet it's a little bit of an upgrade, you can say, than Kirk Rambis. We will see what happens. They couldn't even get Luke Walton there. I don't think they offer him the job, but I believe they at least interviewed him before the Lakers did, and still Luke Walton, even though he decided to accept the Los Angeles Lakers job instead. So, it's just unfortunately, but nobody really wants to be in New York City because of the talent. Yeah, you got Carmelo, you got Christian Porzingis, you got some talent there. Darren Williams, but Derek Williams, but they obviously have not won for a long time. But let's see how they do with this coach. Just to see. Also, today it was announced, or it's scheduled to be official. It's not quite official, but it's going to be official soon. The Orlando Magic have hired a new coach. Frank Vogel, the former coach of the Indiana Pacers, appears to be the new coach. The Orlando Magic, after surprisingly Scott Skiles, after one season, resigned from Orlando, they have hired Frank Vogel to be their new coach. I think this is an upgrade. I honestly think it's a better move. I think Frank Vogel will do a good job in Orlando. They have a lot of nice pieces to work with, young guys, a lot of talent. Victor Oladipo. I just think they have a lot of talent to work with. Gordon. I really like this hiring by the Orlando Magic to get Frank Vogel to be their new coach. And I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the only team, correct me if I'm wrong like I am saying, but I believe the only team without a head coach yet is the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets, for the second time, they have interviewed Mike D'Antoni. What the fuck are you doing? Why the fuck do you want Mike D'Antoni to be your fucking coach? He's an idiot. Mike D'Antoni ain't about shit. I'm not gonna go very deep in this whole Mike D'Antoni thing to Houston because I already had made a video about that. If you want to go watch it. I believe that the title of that video is called "The Miami Heat Won't Let Chris Bosh Play," and I believe I shoot the shit towards the end of the video on the Houston Rockets possibly hiring Mike D'Antoni as their new coach, and I just think it's ridiculous. But go watch that video if you're interested. I believe it's called "The Miami Heat Won't Let Chris Bosh Play," because I believe I talk about Miami in that video as well in the beginning. I believe Houston with Orlando hiring Frank Vogel, and with Orlando hiring Frank Vogel, and the New York Knicks hiring Jeff Hornacek. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the only team without a coach remaining is the Houston Rockets. But we will see what happens. But yeah, please don't hire Mike D'Antoni. I don't think it's a good fit for them. That's been their fucking problem. That they run up and down and they don't play defense. What the hell is Mike D'Antoni gonna do? That's gonna make it even worse. Mike D'Antoni's philosophy is literally to try to outscore the opponent and not play defense. Whatever. Let's talk about the playoffs here, the Eastern and Western Conference. The Eastern Conference is obviously very boring. Once again, Cleveland defeats Toronto tonight. They are up 2-0 in that series. Tuesday they also beat the hell out of them. They improved to 10-0 in the playoffs to the Cleveland Cavaliers. They are kicking ass. They beat the shit out of everybody that's getting in their way. I believe that it's the 4th team in the history to start the postseason 10-0. So congratulations to Cleveland Cavaliers. Congratulations to LeBron James and company for kicking ass and destroying everybody in their path so far. It's just a matter of time before they advance, before LeBron James advances for the 6th time to the NBA Finals, consecutive 6th time. Obviously would be his 7th because he also got there in 2007. But yeah, I mean it's just a matter of time before the Cleveland Cavaliers eliminate the Toronto Raptors. Sorry, Toronto fans. Okay, let's talk about the other series, which is a lot better. Golden State versus Oklahoma City Thunder. Obviously, surprisingly, Oklahoma City Thunder upsetting Golden State on Monday night and taking Game 1 and setting the tone for this series. But yeah, last night, Golden State punched them in the mouth, and they beat the hell out of them, and they tied up the series 1-1. And now going for Game 3 and 4 in Oklahoma City. I truly believe. I'm even getting the same position I got in for the last video. Damn it! I'm trying to do this as similar as I can. I truly believe that the only way that Oklahoma has a chance to win this series. That Oklahoma has a true chance to win this series if they get Game 3 and 4 at home. It's obviously not. It could happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen. I think more realistically, it's gonna go. Maybe Golden State gets 4 and then maybe Oklahoma City gets 3. I don't know, something like that. But I think realistically, if they want to have a chance to really win this series, I think they're going to have to put their head down, play like their life is on the line, and somehow, some way, I don't know how, they're probably not going to be able to do it, but somehow, some way, try to do this, get both games at home for Oklahoma City, and then take it back to Golden State for Game 5, and then go up in the commanding lead 3-1. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think they'll probably split, and they'll go back for Game 5 in Golden State for Game 5, 2-2. But, I honestly believe that the only way they can have a true chance to win this series, Oklahoma City, is if somehow, some way, they get both Game 3 and Game 4 in Oklahoma City. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, and them boys, Andre Iguodala, they're just too talented. So I don't think it's going to happen. So I think more realistically they'll split and then they go back to Golden State 2-2. But we will see what happens. But I think that's the only reason. I think honestly that's the only way to realistically, possibly best way that Oklahoma City can have a great chance to win the series if they both get both those games at home, 3 and 4. But that's all I have to say for this video. We'll continue to enjoy the playoffs. Hopefully this fucking video works now. If it doesn't, I might break my computer. Let's see how this video works. But until next time, it is your boy CE, and I will catch your ass down the road. Let's see if this fucking video works now.